Hello everybody and welcome back to Gnomoria. So I did play a little bit off camera, off screen, whatever you want to call that, and it was about 10 to 15 minutes I think. Nothing happened at all, and so I stopped when this happened. So some goblins just came over. Yeah, there's nothing to it right now. It's just something happened and we haven't fought goblins in a while, and this also means that when they die I can send their skulls and possibly their goblin meat to the Goblin Kingdom. And that's cool. What is that right there? A worn copper shield and a warm hammer? That looks funny. It looks like organs or something. I don't know, it looks like, I don't know, like a red squid maybe? Something interesting. So, we can smelt those down once I figure out which place can actually smelt items down. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't make it in the first place. That's probably what happened. Is it in metal? We have a furnace and a forge and ooh, I'm not sure if we have a smelter. Do we have a smelter? Forge, weaponsmith, blacksmith, armor. Yeah, we don't have a smelter. Okay, so that's what we were missing before. It was the smelter. Where are you? There we go. So once we get this crafted, I can't believe we haven't made it before. Whatever. Well, once we do get it crafted, we can start melting down old tools and armor and anything we find on goblins and anything that our people throw away. Speaking of which, I don't know, maybe I should make some more tools for them. Can't hurt. For blacksmith? Is that? Yeah. Let's make a pickaxe and a felling axe, just so we have some stuff on the ready. And all of our doors are working, so we don't have to... We've had a few goblin attacks, but they've never actually... I don't think they've cut down the door, or at least not in a while. So that's not an issue. Yeah, nothing really happened when I was playing before. So it was just, I was just letting the farms go on, the yaks grow. And that's about it. So I'm not sure what I want to do now, because the only reason that I am recording now is because the goblins attacked. So, well, eventually, what's-her-face is going to come back, right? Did I send her off? Wait, kingdom, diplomacy, yeah, childlike adventure, view insult, yeah. So she's en route, so she's going to be coming back. We can send them goblin meat. And one poor... Ooh, the goblin sausages are worth so much more than the goblin meat. I need them not to eat it. I'm not sure how to tell them to do that, but... they can't eat it. I need them to send it to the goblins. But we have lots of food. Like, while I was playing, we harvested all the oranges. I actually set up... I don't think it's crafted yet. It isn't. I set up another kitchen because... it just takes a long time to craft bread, and I was thinking if we have two kitchens, since we have a lot of people who could be working in it, we can just split up the work and produce twice the amount of stuff in the same amount of time. And for that reason, I also set up one person, Faye. I set her up to be a cook because she was an apprentice, or she was a blacksmith, but she was idling a lot, and I do eventually want someone set up as a blacksmith, as their, like, only jobs, that way they're not distracted by doing other things. But as for now, we're not doing too much blacksmithing, and that's mainly because we don't have enough ore to be doing it all the time. So, this works for right now, just to have her as a cook. Oh, they're already placing that. What are they missing here? A table. Yeah, we need some more logs. Really low on those because of this dining hall, great and everything, and that value is going to help us so much, but it's expensive. It is extremely expensive. I was working a little bit on this. I was totally micromanaging it, which, I mean, it's not boring when you're doing it alone, but I feel like actually having that as an episode would be very boring, because all I'm doing was, like, I was going in, and since they each grow at different times, I was first clipping them, which got rid of their apples and the clippings, and then I cut them down, and I did that like one by one, and it worked, and I got a lot of logs from it pretty quickly, but It's super micromanaging. And this is because this isn't a grove. But I also did that on the grove because they weren't working on it, and I think what I say is more powerful than what the game tells them to do. So if the grove says, hey, there's a tree here that needs to be cut down, they're going to say, well, there's also a farm here that needs working. But if I say cut this tree down, they're like, well, that's a direct command, I'm going to go cut the tree down. So micromanaging, I think, works, and that, at least that's my understanding of it. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but that seemed to be how it was working. So if I just told them to do it, they would do it a lot faster. But again, so much micromanaging, and we're high on the count now, so we're only limited right now by our workshop. So we can afford to waste a little time. I think most of them, I'm assuming that they're apprentices, which is why they're, it's not that one, it's the military, which is why they're not doing things. Yeah, there's an apprentice, oh wait, these are the other ones. Soulful Eagles. Apprentice, Miner, Novice, Cook. Okay, it's probably the Apprentice and the Novice who are fighting instead of working, which is why we don't have anything crafting right now. Well, we do, like, obviously, actually, but not as much as I'd like. So I should plant these trees back. Made sure to get lots of apple clippings. If I click that button, yeah. Because that's very important to have. Our grove can't plant any, so we can't have automatic apples being planted unless we have all the clippings. So I was trying to make sure, because I'm just so tempted to cut down the tree at first, because that way it's like a one-step thing, but it's not a good idea. I can also take clippings from these, because you get, ooh, it's a bear, just darting around everywhere. Yeah, I can, and I'm going to, because I don't see why not. I'd like to preserve some of the fruits, again, for when winter comes, but that's a long way off, so we're good. We're just getting into fall, is, you know, one more day and we're into fall. But after that, smooth sailing for another 2 months. So we also got, a merchant from the agriculture place, that kingdom, and they're not selling yaks. They're barely selling anything at all. But what they are selling is what we have needed, I think, in the past, which were clippings and just farm stuff. Logs would especially be nice, but I don't need them anymore. I'm good now. I needed them before and he wasn't there. Now I don't need them, so screw you, Mr. Merchant. Who needs you? Yeah. Farms are, I wish they would work them more, because we could have so much food, just so much, if they would work them. But like, this is entirely full, and most of these are full-ish, at least. But the farmers are doing who knows what. Ooh, actually, I can figure out exactly what they're doing. Our farmers are planting trees. They're working on logs, which I guess is nice. I wish they would work on more things. I wish they would work faster. That's what we need. Planting them, yeah. And we also need pine trees. So, at the risk of, yeah, I saw the bear. It was all the way down there before. Yeah, at the risk of taking a little bit more time than we need to do things, I'm just gonna clip those, because we still have some of these that are missing that are not being planted, and I think it's because we're out of clippings, which isn't cool. So, not sure what to do. I guess we can expand them. That was really high-pitched. I think we can expand the mine, and we probably should, because we're gonna run out of ores again. We were lucky that we found a lot that one time that none of you guys witnessed because it wasn't on camera, but now we don't have any to rely on anymore, ores. So I'm gonna try to send out some probing hands, see if we can find any in here. Yep, mining. It seems like every game nowadays has mining in it. Well, okay, I'm very biased. All the games that I play, and okay, never mind. That was a silly statement in the first place. I like games that have crafting in them, and games that have crafting in them seem to almost always have mining in them, at least nowadays. I'm thinking of like Terraria, Starbound, Minecraft itself, a few other games, a lot of them all have like mining. To be fair though, they're all like the same type of game. Yeah, that was kind of a silly statement. Never mind. Forget I said that. nothing here except for a little bit of coal, which is nice. But I would really love some copper or anything else, actually. We've gotten a lot of copper, and that's great, but it's not the best ore that we can have. So anything better would be nice. We should also light this up, because zombies are no laughing matter. Sometimes I guess they are, but I don't want them. I'm pretty happy with my zombie-free existence. I would like it to stay that way. We should probably also light up this place. I don't think anything's gonna spawn here, but wouldn't hurt to light anything up. Gosh, there's just so much to light up when I dig this way, because there's so many little different caverns. I could cut it open. I suppose I will. Always helps increase the light flow a little bit. Is this even further? No. This is 8, 9, yeah. The depth level. I think 7's alright to be not lit, and I'm also kind of just saying that because I'm lazy, but I think 7's like that safe layer where you don't have many things spawning except for maybe golems, and I don't really care about golems because they're kind of, you know, they're pretty not dangerous, not harmful. Don't know where I'm trying to get here. I don't really care about them, those golems. Okay, so upstairs, anything happening? Yeah, anything at all? Yeah, any goblins again? Come on. Oh wait, we have sausages. Did they eat them yet? Please don't say. I think they did. But did they? View insult. Yep. We don't have anything to send them anymore. What did they do with the skulls? We're not set to do anything with the skulls. Are we? I didn't have any things queued, I don't believe. Is stocks? Items? Goods? What would they be in? Parts of creatures? Body part? Bone and skull? Oh, we do have skulls. 2 goblin skulls. Yeah, why can't we send them more skulls? I'll just wait until, maybe it's because... No, but I saw the option to send them stuff before. I'll just wait until Kibbit gets back. When Kibbit gets back, we'll send more stuff. Because right now they're angry with us, I believe. But nothing bad. A monitor lizard has been spotted. Should we take it out? Should we... is it gonna leave? It's hanging around the edge there. Let's attack it with the first crew, because I don't think they're training anymore. Which is probably not a good reason to attack something, but it'll help them. Hopefully they won't die. They're not bleeding. Oh, that guy was. Who cares about that guy, though? Up 2 of them were. Well, as long as they don't bleed to death. And... well, it's probably going to bleed out soon. Oh, there. It's dead. What will it give us? Probably a few pieces of meat that were not worth the attack, but still, it's worth it. Yep. So we're gonna butcher that thing up. Are they training anymore? Because I'm almost positive I took them off training. Yes, I did. Okay. So let's give a little time in between so they can actually all be productive for that time, and then we'll set them up to train in the evening. I think it's the evening. Yeah. Because we're doing alright with food, and it's probably not a good idea. But we're gonna get people soon anyway, and these people need to train up, because we're gonna be fighting off goblins. And look how good they train. Well, how good they get when they train. How good they train. That sounds funny to me. Probably because it's not correct grammar. Yes. Miner, how are you doing? So we killed a guy already. Fighting is at 24. Nothing in the 30s yet, which is surprising. Because they've been training for a long time, like every day for a few months. Or, not months, but seasons. So disappointed. They should be doing much better. Where do we put our food? Is it in this one? Because there's just apples here with nowhere to go. Pick them up. Also this. Yeah, I'm almost positive I have space for it. They're just doing other things. But, yeah, that's it. They're just lazy. They don't want to clean up. That's the issue. And they're also not cutting down the trees. Which, I guess they're harvesting the wheat fields instead. We are making some food. Okay, we finish this. I want to craft to 10 of loaves of bread. Well, actually, I should probably put it to craft to like 15 since they're both working on it, so they can both craft to 15. And I don't want any cheese. I don't like that because we don't have enough yak milk to be making cheese out of it. And sausages, just make them when you can. That works. Yeah. We can also tell them to make sandwiches, which wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. So, like, craft to 5, and then whenever they get the chance to make sandwiches, they'll make them. But otherwise, they won't, and that should preserve our stuff. And I think it fills them up more, at least I'd assume, because it takes more food to create the sandwich than if they just ate the 2 ingredients by themselves. So, that's probably good. Unless we just want to display how rich we are by eating sandwiches instead of bread and sausages separately. I don't know. Got some hide there. Monitor lizard hide. Which is good, because we need some leather for, I believe, some stuff. Like, oh no, we only, maybe it's the straps. Because I'm pretty sure one of the armor types, it needs leather something. Maybe for the, where is it? Armor. It needs armor plates, which are made from just bars of stuff. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, you do need leather straps for some of this stuff. So we do need more armor. Or, not armor. Well, we do, but we also need more ore to get the armor. So I guess the next time a merchant comes by, we can get that. There's nothing on this level. I mean, nothing there, at least. So let's go down a little bit further. Dig stairs down. Right there. And dig out a little wall. Let's see if there's anything on this level. I kind of want a cave. Like, I'm not fond of caves just because of the things inside of them, but they're a really good way to get items. Or to get anything, really, because it's exposed ore. I think I've made that statement before, but I'm kind of looking for one. I found so many when I wasn't looking for them before when I played, and now that I'm looking for them, can't find a single one. Wish I could. Let's continue this mine out this way. Anything? I mean, I know I'm giving up after I make a little tiny square, but anything? Just a teensy bit of ore? I guess I probably could go a little bit further out. Yeah, but I like it when it's close anyway, because it's easier to carry back and to get out to the area. So, anything? No? Looks pretty bare. Yep. It's disappointing. I want something. Might have to go really deep, because I don't know when this ends, but it's pretty deep. Still have a ways to go. It just takes so long to mine. Well, not really, but to plan out the mine. It takes quite a bit of time. So, if we could just find something, Mr. What's your name? Are you Gemble? What's your name? Dude, Galif. Mr. Galif. Oh, that's something. I don't know what that is. No, wait, what is that? No, this right here. Excuse me? Oh, okay. You know what? I'll just mine it first. And saving. There we go. Silver, maybe? Is it silver? Something white, or dare I say silvery looking. So, it could either, yeah, the only thing I can imagine it being is silver. I don't know. Haven't identified ores in a while. And we got one nomad. I don't even care what you want to be. You're probably going to be a farmer. Are you good at farming? You stink at farming. I mean, you're actually good at everything else. You're really good at all the apprentice stuff. But that sucks for you, sir, because you are going to be a farmer. Yep. We just need more. I might set him back to a different thing once we get some food in, but right now we have way too many farms and not enough people farming them. So, he's gonna do some work on that. Where is he going? Just running all over the place. Wait, is that the guy? No, that's Biz. I'm sorry, Bar. You look just like Biz. Probably didn't. I thought it was. Oh well. Okay. Anything down here? We got some silver, so... Is that silver? It is silver. Okay. Is it damaged? Why'd you just leave the copper pickaxe there? Dude, you just left it. Just left it on the ground. Don't you care more about your tools than that? Jeez. I crafted that pickaxe with love. I did. Well, I sent somebody else to do it with love. And you just ruined it. Just left it on the ground, lying by itself. Anybody coming down? You guys all sleeping? You up here? Looks like most of the people are sleeping. Maybe if I got them better beds, they wouldn't be sleeping as much. But we're finishing this first. No questions. All with applewood. Oh dear. It's gonna take forever. Maybe. Are our logs apple logs? Or are they pine? Like, is that... Logs. Let's go to items instead. And wood and log. What do we have? Mostly pine logs are only 3 apple logs, which might be the source of some of our problems, but we do have enough to be crafting something. So I think it's just that our apprentices are doing something else. When we run out of apple logs, so basically when we go down to 8, that means we've probably run out of those 3 apple logs. So I'm going to start cutting these down because they're not doing it by themselves. Because they are working on the farms, and these are finally getting done. A little bit, at least. So, yeah. Maybe I need fewer people working in the workshops. I really don't want to, though. But, you know, as the tribe... Well, in any kind of these... In any games that are like these, if you have more people doing other things than farming... Like, at some point, you've... At a certain amount of gnomes, like, a percentage of them have to be farmers if you don't want your people to run out of food. It's just, like, basic logic there. But... I want so many apprentices. I want them. They do all the work that I can actually see. The farming stuff I don't really pay attention to unless I'm starving to death. These guys, they make the armor that everyone seems to be wearing. Like, they're actually... Most of our people are pretty well armed. I can afford to get a few more swords, maybe. Because those only require a little bit of wood, and I could use the pine wood for that because of the hilts. So, yeah, let's make a few of those. Yeah, let's do that. Prospector, are you still working? You are still working. That's good, because we need our slivers. What are we getting? Silica, malachite. Yep, nothing that... I don't think we have enough malachite to make anything of it yet. Because we just have a few slivers lying around. You actually need a lot of it, so... And more silver. Yay. It's in like a diagonal path, which is really weird to mine. Because this game does not work in diagonals. Go like this, see if it continues along that path. I don't think it will though, because most of the time it's in like a square-ish formation. Yep. Anything going on up here? Yep, on the top floor? Nothing? This is really getting put together. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but I think since we've started at least this chair, and this one, and these, well, this one was there. I think like 4 chairs have been placed. Which is kind of slow, but I mean, we're getting somewhere. It's definitely filling out. Slowly, but it's filling out. So I think we'll continue to watch this. I can't segue. I'm having trouble segueing here. Yeah, we'll continue to watch this Grand Hall grow, sure, in the next episode of Gnomoria. So I will see you guys then. Bye.